Diddy beats the RICO, and now Shannon Sharpe's accusers' lawyers didn't show up for the court hearing? What's going on? We'll tell you after this. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and do celebrity legal news. Also, join me for my pop culture chats. If you'd like to support the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. My Venmo and Cash App is below. Thank you so much, and let's get started. All right, let's go over this article. Yesterday, there was supposed to be an initial hearing in regards to the lawsuit filed by Shannon Sharpe's 19-year-old accuser for assault. SA. Well, we are hearing that there was a no-show of her attorneys. Now, why is this important? You know who her attorneys were. Mr. Busby and them. And they had filed this $50 million lawsuit in regards to Shannon Sharpe. And if you're not familiar with it, please go back through my channel. I do have several videos in regards to this. But let's read this from Yahoo. It says, attorney for Shannon Sharpe's accuser, a no-show in court for first hearing. And it's written by Jasmine Walk. It says that in Las Vegas, because Clark County is where they were filing this lawsuit, it says the first hearing in the lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe took place Wednesday at downtown Las Vegas. A woman filed an anonymous lawsuit because now she's anonymous. She because I thought we had her name, or did Shannon Sharpe call her name? So let's continue. A woman filed an anonymous lawsuit suing the Pro Football Hall of Famer for $50 million, accusing him of harassment, assault, and battery. However, no attorney showed up on her behalf for the first hearing. Clark County District Judge Anna Alberson expressed her disappointment in court that no legal representation was there for the plaintiff. And I'm surprised if Shannon Sharpe's team didn't say, well, can we move to dismiss this case due to a no-show? Let's see what's going on. Robert Draskovich, a criminal attorney in Nevada who is not a representative on this case, called the move to not appear strange and not in the accuser's best interest. Whether to set up a settlement conference or set hearings for litigation, you expect all parties to be there. I can't see a tactical advantage to be gained by failing to appear. For Sharpe's team, one representative attorney, Robert DeMarco, appeared in court on his behalf. DeMarco said the other attorney in the case were busy handling other cases out of state at the moment. Sharpe's legal team is mainly composed of lawyers from New York. Sharpe's team asked judge to review the progress of the case at a later date and extend 45 days. The judge expressed surprise that Sharpe's team did not want to settle sooner, but granted their request. The next hearing is set for September 3rd in district court. That is unusual too, because I would have been saying, look, she ain't showed up. Now you let me do it. I'd have been like, she hasn't shown up. So therefore, I need for this to go on and go away. I need for this case to go on and go away. Because now you notice that when it came out, it was all salacious because of the fact that, number one, this young lady was 19 years old. There were text messages that Shannon Sharpe put out about her wanting to be paid $25,000 per cheek. You know, you understand that it got real salacious because there was slave play, which is I'm finding out, I never knew, but I'm finding out is some kind of sexual kink, you know, between Shannon Sharpe, between Diddy. We are learning a lot of sexual predilections that a lot of wealthy Black men have forth and go through. So I don't know. I don't know. All I know is this, that Tony Busby, them team didn't show up. And I have asked you all the question before. ever since we have found out what these freak offs, kings nights, hotel nights are for Sean Diddy Combs, and we realize it's not what we thought it was, drugging people up at a party and then taking them to the place and then doing all this stuff. We find out that, or having some secret room in the house that they do all of this stuff. And we find out that that's not what all of this is about. Do you think these types of lawsuits will calm down? Because I look, the other day on my live, we went over the fact that there's like 70 plus lawsuits, 40 of them from Tony Busby for Diddy and some of Diddy's sons. And this was another Tony Busby special that looks like it's going to crash and burn. Now, I don't understand, and I'm just speaking from a legal perspective. I do not understand why Shannon Sharpe didn't take the time or request that this case be dismissed, because he's not the one that brought it up. He's the defendant. If the people who brought the case up didn't show up, why should I sit here and continue to defend it? Why should I sit here and pay my lawyers all this money and they don't have the decency to show up? Interesting. So what do y'all think? Do you all think that Tony Busby's team is going to show up? They have set another hearing for September 3rd. Do you think that they're going to show up for this September 3rd? Because y'all remember, Shannon Sharpe said that he was going to be back at ESPN by the time preseason start. And doesn't preseason start end of August? This is really and truly messy. This is messy. Says, we had a season of all these lawsuits coming out, and now we're seeing that things are starting to look like, ever since basically Diddy beat the RICO, sounds like all of these salacious lawsuits that we've been looking forward to see, they are going by the wayside. Y'all let me know how y'all think in the comments. All right, people, we do this every week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video if you care. Y'all, the plaintiff's attorney did not show up for this $50 million lawsuit case against Shannon Sharpe. What do you think is going on? Y'all put it down there in the comments. All right, people. Please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell a coworker, tell that heifer that you can't stand that I'm over here making these videos. And as always, people, bye-bye.